with Jeff Lawson, Rebecca Powers, action reporter A.J. Jardina, and Chief Meteorologist Mike Reeder.
Well, this week our Celebrate Mississippi tour stops in Pearl River County in the beautiful city of Picayune.
Beautiful and booming as well. Al Showers continues our coverage from Picayune. Of course, he covers the area on a regular basis for us and joins us from Jack Reed Park. Hi, Al.
Hello, Jeff. How are you? The population of Pearl River County has grown from 48,000 to 60,000 in less than 2 years. More than half of those people live right here in Picayune. The growth overall has been good, but Picayune leaders are dealing with some growing pains. Rush hour is something new for longtime residents of Picayune.
When we're used to rural Picayune, it's no longer rural Picayune anymore.
Before the storm and now, it's just no comparison. I mean, you could ride your bicycle in town and do what you wanted to before the storm and don't have to worry. But now you better watch out because we got plenty of traffic.
Bottlenecks are now a regular part of driving Highway 11, but relief is down the road. City leaders say 11 and several other roads will be expanded in the near future.
We're going to 6-lane from actually Bowley Creek Bridge to the entrance of Hideaway Lake. That's a big thing, and that's going to help that congestion. Ridge Road project is going to be on course. It's going back into Stennis Space Center at Walmart. It's going to be a heavily traveled area, a cutoff through there in case of emergency, and just as needed. That's going to be wide and repaved.
Picayune's growing population has meant more work for the city's police officers and firefighters.
Our calls and stuff every day have doubled, in some cases tripled what it was, pre-Katrina. For example, as many people as in here right now, it's just hard on those departments. We haven't manned up any, so to speak. We're still at the same level of employees.
Almost every school in Picayune is overcrowded now, but so far no new schools are in the works.
Right now we just sort of mind-boggle at the growth of schools. We're maxing out in classrooms. That's a big interest to us, as we've spoken earlier. We're going to have to make plans there, and that's coming very soon.
Also coming soon, improvements to parks and recreational facilities. Miller says that will add to the quality of life of everyone who now calls Picayune home.
Friendship Park, for example, we've just got a $1.2 million new lighting, new canopies, new fencing. There's over 1,000 kids that's involved in all of our programs right now. That's baseball, football, soccer, and it's grown leaps and bounds.
And joining us now is Picayune Police Chief Jim Luke. Chief, just how are you guys coping with all this growth?
Well, it's certainly been a challenge, Al. With all the growth that we've had over the last few years since Katrina, it's increased traffic problems, increased calls for service, and heavy demands on the manpower of the Picayune Police Department.
Have you had to create a new division?
We have. We've created the traffic division for the police department, where we now have 4 motorcycles patrolling the city and monitoring the traffic flow into the city, and it's certainly that has helped immensely creating the traffic division, but we still have a great deal of traffic in our city that we didn't have prior to the storm.
How difficult is it to recruit officers?
It's very difficult. In the aftermath of Katrina, almost every police department, especially in South Mississippi, is out there looking for certified police officers, and it's kind of like the highest bidder, the one's got the best fringe benefits, whole package deal, the salary, the equipment, and that kind of things. An officer can kind of pick his department now, since the storm, where he wants to work.
I think it works that pretty much everywhere.
Definitely.
But thank you so much, Chief Luke, for joining us. Now we go back to who? Jeff and Rebecca.
Thank you, Alvin.
We'll get him for that one, won't we? All right.
Yes.
When we continue tonight, we're going to take you to Ocean Springs, where there are a lot of smiling faces.